Good morning, good morning, good morning. Here we are again with another tangle. This morning's tangle was, first of all, my friend Erin forwarded a link to me that included this this tangle, which is amazing. It's amazingly a lot like one we did already. This one. It's amazingly like this one, but still different. And it just kind of really shows you how you can really take something that you already have learned and change it around to something different with just a few little strokes of your pen. And so I decided that's what this is the one I'll do today. This one was by Ellen Walters. She said she was walking around in her garden and she seen these purple flowers. And she said, "Oh, those are pretty. That would make a pretty tangle." And so she went inside and she created this tangle. And so I recreated it a little bit, but as you can see on here, there are different kind of petals on these flowers. And that's what is so nice that she showed, was how you can take the simple right here and change it to a little bit more complex. And so I'm going to show you how she did it. So simple. Okay, we're going to play with this one today. Now, she just made a swirly from one side of her paper to the other, and then she echoed it. So you have like a little path, look in there, little swirly path. I have hers didn't go off the end of the page, but mine's going off the end of the page. Okay, and then she made the half moons, but she made them on both sides of her little path, little half moons. On both sides. Okay, see, so there's your little half moons. And then she said the letter C. So she took the letter C and went around each one of her half moons with the letter C. Okay. So we're doing all them letter C's. Gosh, today's a beautiful day. Another day. You know, I was thinking about the how the weather forecaster gets on and says, "Today is going to be another miserable day. It's going to be raining all day." And I thought, who are you, weatherman, to tell me how I'm going to take the day? You know, it's going to be a beautiful day, even if it rains all day. It's just going to be rainy, beautiful day. So I am going to be your future weather announcer. Don't listen to the weather person, and don't let him tell you that it's miserably hot or miserably wet or miserably windy. Don't go with that. Okay, because it's Mother Nature. She's either having a good day or she's having a bad day. Doesn't mean we have to have a good day or a bad day. That's right. Okay, anyway, let's get on with this. Now, the first thing she showed was the first style of flower was just putting a simple petal. So you're going to just, in each one of these C's, just make a little oval. Just a little oval. And then we'll just finish off the two edges. And there already you have a beautiful flower. Very similar to what we did here. And then you can give it They're little strokes. I always like to have these little things in there. It makes it look so pretty, just little flicks. Okay, then she said, but you know what? You can go even further with that. And look at here how she did this one. She showed us how to do that. And so I'm going to take this one and I'm going to make the pointy petals. Around and point and around and back. Around and point and around and back. Around to a point and around back. Around to a point. Sometimes my pen gets dyslexic. It's not me, it's the pen. Okay, and then we're going to go here and come back. And go here and come back. And look at that. My petals got bigger as they went. That's just the way the flower went. Okay, now it kind of almost looks like a sunflower. So I'm going to make little sunflower seeds all in my moon here to make it look like a sunflower. And then I feel like it's finished after we put them little squigglies here. And then on this one, I'm going to, then here she showed how we can even go different. Now you can make I had a hair on my finger. I had to get rid of that. Okay, we can make a heart leaf. Just a heart, two humps, like a heart. Excuse me. Don't worry, it's not contagious. It's old age. And that's just a heart. Just a heart. And by making the petals, you make the petals any design you want. And here I think I'm going to make another sunflower. I like the sunflower. I think that's fun. It's challenging for me because I get the circle up and the circle back, and my brain doesn't match my pen. So I'm going to do point, do down. Go to a point and then go down. So it's just like you're doing the oval, except you put a point on it. Okay, let me try to remember that. See right there, my pen didn't know what to do again. Give it its little. I just think it has to have. Miss Ellen didn't show these little things here, but I think just because she didn't want to confuse us. Okay, so there you go with that one. Oops, I got to give it its little sunflower seeds in the middle because that's a sunflower. That looks like a sunflower to me. Okay, and then here I've got another one ready to go. So I'm going to make let's see if I can make 3 humped or just a wiggly. My pen isn't good for just a wiggly. So you don't have to go all the way down here. You can just go up here and just come back down to that other end of that C line. Oh, see, that's pretty right there. I'm just going to color that one in like this way. That's pretty. Yeah. Oops, I got to finish that right there. Oh, let me fix that space right there. Okay. And then here, I'm just going to make this one longer petals. And then after you get these long petals like this, you can go in the middle of them and do center ones. Center some more petals in there. It looks like a daisy. And then give it some of them squigglies. And look at all them different flowers I have. And then you can do, oh my goodness sakes. Well, I'm going to try my sunflower again here. I got to practice my sunflower because my pen doesn't go where my brain tells it to go. My brain, oops, my brain is kind of, okay, that's pretty. Yeah, put my sunflower seeds in there. And look at that, how pretty that is. I think it's beautiful. And if you just want to do, maybe just do, and then put your little, maybe you don't want too many. Let's go like this way. Oh, the cardinal is hitting on against my window again. Okay, and then, so the main thing is to do your path, and then your C's, the letter C, and you can make the letter C's as large or as small. It will just dictate how your petals will end up. Why does that cardinal want to come against my window? I guess I need to go outside and spend time with him. That even looks pretty just like that, doesn't it? Doesn't that look pretty just like that? I think so. Okay, now, just keep in mind that I want an oval with a point on it. My oval didn't come out quite like that. Okay, let's go over here. I really want to practice these because I really like the sunflower look right now, but it's hard to get my brain wrapped around which way to go. Okay. There we go. I'm going to go sunflower again up here. So if I can just keep in mind that I'm making an oval still, but point the top of it, then I can remember, because I don't know my pen doesn't know which way to go. So I have to make myself a cheat reminder in my head. Okay. That one turned out pretty good. Actually, they're all good. I wouldn't say any of them wasn't. But I've been practicing making flowers. Like this is I forget, a cosmos, they call it. But I've been practicing making them too. And I've been very busy. I've got things to do. So I've been very busy. And for my breaks, I come in here, sit down, and doodle. And if you have work to do, chores to do, whatever, then and you got to take breaks. then just sit down and doodle on your break. If you don't have chores to do, just doodle all day. Look at there. See, I like this with my sunflowers. Pretty. And then we'll give them all, since I made all the sunflowers, then they're all going to get sunflower seeds. In their little half moons, and then they all have to have their little spiky things, just because. And when you're looking for a reason, just because is a good reason. And remember what I said about the spiky things? You just put your pen down, and when you lift it up, when you go upward, just flick, and you're lifting your pen up off the paper, and then that's where you get that line that fades at the end. And they're so pretty. So pretty. Isn't that pretty? And then see this here stem that you put in the middle. You can always then do some other kind of a doodle that we've already learned. And to make that line special, the stem, I'm just calling it the stem. And look at that, what happens. So that just goes a little step further. I'm going to watch this lady some more, Ellen Walters. I'm going to watch her some more because I was subscribed to her page already, and I kind of just glanced a little bit at her, what she offers, and it looks to me like I'm going to really like watching her. She's another one that is very pleasant to listen to, and she sounds like a very loving person. And that's something how you can tell a lot about a person by the sound of their voice. And this lady's got what I call a very, very loving voice. Just turn that, got you a little bit closer. A little closer. And I'm just filling that in. And what I was just thinking as I was going along this, how pretty that is. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? And that's starting with just the little tiny petals, and then look at how you can just change as you go through. Make your own designs by just starting with that half moon. See here, I filled that one in. Then you're just starting with that half moon and the letter C, and that's where you can go with it. And then I was just thinking as I was doing that one, if you're making a greeting card and you just want to put a little bit of your own artwork on the greeting card, you can make just at the corner of your greeting card. And then just make one here, one half moon, one half moon. So you've only got 3. This is your greeting card. You might write happy birthday up here. And so then we'll go with the letter C. And that's an easy way to remember it, is that letter C. And that is the beginning of it. And so, like I say, there you go, the letter C. Once you get this far, then you've got it, because then you can start your flowers, whatever petal shape you want. I'm just into these ovals with a point right now because I think they look so cute, like a sunflower. Oval with a point. An oval with a point. And then let's go down here with this one. For me, for some reason, it's easier to start in the middle petal and then go to the edge. Thank you, Erin, for sending me to this lady, because this is amazing. And if you all find somebody that does some tangles that maybe you want to share with me, just send me the link and I will go, because there is so many out there, and then we find our favorites or just something new. And I like that. I think that is great. So my oval point down, oval point, oval down, oval point, oval down, oval point, oval down, and oval point, oval down, oval point. Oh, that one didn't go right either. Oval point, oval down. See there? And so now, and give it them little wisps. That puts a little bit of definition in each one of the petals. And then we'll go here. I've got a lot of packages I've got to get finished packing and get mailed out. So I'm hoping to get some of them mailed today. But I got to take a lot of breaks, and so I don't get everything done as I should. Okay, and then here, I'm just going to go down the center with some orbs. So I feel like that stem we put in the center needs to have something in it. Something in it. So I'm putting orbs. Okay. And I'm going to color outside the orbs. Just fill in outside them. So that is an idea of what you can do if you're making a greeting card. And then you can write greetings. Greetings to you. And that's how you can make a little greeting card, which is your artwork on the corner. And look how pretty that is. I love that. Thank you so much, Erin, for showing me this lady. It's amazing. And her name is Ellen Walters, and she calls this Purpley. And because she calls it Purpley because the flowers were purple. Although here now I would call this one yellowy, I guess, because I changed it into sunflowers. But no, I would still call it Purpley because that's what she named it. And then see how you can do the center stem? You can just do another tangle in the center stem. And what a fun way to just doodle. Just doodle. And this is a Zentangle called Purpley by Ellen Walters. And with that, you know what I'm going to do? I've been playing in my Magical Unicorn Society coloring book. And so I'm going to read something. And in this coloring book is, I love my unicorns. There's, okay, here I was coloring these two unicorns here. I'm not finished yet. It's got dragon up here. Okay, let me read this. The gold and the silver unicorn were the very first unicorns. They were born thousands of years ago. Many other supernatural creatures, such as fearsome winter dragons, inhabited the earth at this time. The unicorns were created when a dragon attacked a pair of horses and chased them through a magical waterfall. As they passed through the water, they were transformed into splendid gold and silver unicorns. Well, I'm coloring mine blue with such colorful manes. But I think what I'll do is I'll go over them though with my silver. Um, I have a silver Wink of Stella, and I think I'll go over that. And and to make them sparkle a little bit, and then all their little stars and stuff on them, I'll color them silver. Isn't that pretty? So I love my unicorn book. So that was just a little information on unicorns, and this comes from the Magical Unicorn Society in its official coloring book. Yeah, that's where I get my information. It's all official. Okay. Okay, I ask God to watch over you every step you take and every move you make. Try this. It's a lot of fun. And see what you do with it, and then post your image in the group so I can see. I want to see what you do, because you will probably come up with even more ideas than I can, and we share our ideas and we share where we go with this, and it makes life a beautiful place to be. Enjoy your day. Think about all your wellness. Don't think about your illness. Think about your wellness. Hopefully, the illness is going to be less. Okay. God bless you all. See you on the next one.